Welcome back, everyone. This is the beginning of our glass products test. Glass coatings, glass sealants, etc. You can see that I found a Jeep YJ, which is a 1987 to 1995 complete windscreen assembly, which is perfect for what we need here. It comes with a motor, linkage, assembly, glass, frame, and so on. So I ordered this on eBay, and you can see what it costs there. I found others that were in better shape for $500 to $600, so I sent this guy an offer of $400 and he accepted it. Here it is. And I have a rig that it's actually off of an old commercial pressure washer, which will work perfect for this. I already replaced the wiper motor on this because when I tested it out, it was very, very weak. So I'm going to rig up some kind of a switch here and of course make it waterproof. So to begin with, I'm going to go ahead and weld up some brackets so we can make sure that this thing's going to stay in place, because we plan on either blowing wind at it or a whole bunch of water, obviously. Want to make sure that this thing's going to hold up, because eventually this rig is going to sit outside, and I'll get to that in just a minute. I'm not a welder by trade. We have a farm out here, so I have a welder. I have the ability to weld. I'm going to use my welder any chance that I get. And again, I'm not a professional, so don't be critiquing my welds here. They at least look decent. They'll hold. This isn't a structural weld. And it's not straight. Anyway, that's beside the point. Let's get on to it. Temporarily, I have it wired up to my power source here. So this is what it's going to pretty much look like when it's running. And here's the products we're gonna have, at least what I have on hand right now. And this is very fluid. We have Glossit window coating, G-Technic, G1, G2, IGL window, which is a two-part coating. You can find there's a lot of two-part coatings in here. Drexler, Griot's Garage glass sealant, Rust-Oleum Never Wet, Carbon Collective platinum glass, Geon Repel Q2 and cleanse, Carpro Flyby 30, of course Rain-X, can't have a glass test without Rain-X, Pearl Nano glass coating, NGNT glass protection from Switzerland, Einzet or Nexet glass sealant, Meguiar's glass sealant, comes with a compound as well. Adams glass sealant. I think there's 3 Adams products in this test. Adams Glass Boost. There's number 2. Windshield Protectant Liquid Glass Guard, made in Germany. Shatter X windshield protection, that is from a subscriber, recommended that. There's the third one, Adams 2-part ceramic glass coating. $10 for that one little kit. Aquapel, which was always a competitor to Rain-X. Of course, Glass Parency, their windshield kit. This is K2 C1 and C2 from Nanocoatex in Canada, and this is Carprotect, their hydro glass cleaner. So on to the test. Now this is very fluid. This is your test for you guys. I want to make sure that we basically cover everything that needs to be covered. So this assembly that I bought, I'm going to go ahead and replace the glass on it. The reason being, it's only $80. This is very inexpensive. That's another reason I chose something like this, is because it can be easily replaced and not very expensive. So I'm going to apply black vinyl behind the windscreen so it'll actually show up on camera so we can see the water sticking or being hydrophobic. We're going to apply the product, let it cure for the time instructed. Some of these say 30 minutes, some of it say 8 hours. So this test is going to take quite a while to do before we actually have a video to be able to put out. We're going to have our water rig, which is basically just a water hose with a sprayer that's hooked up to a tripod that sits about 15 feet away. What is that? 4 or 5 meters away. The water rig will be on for 15 minutes with no wipers. And then we're going to stop and inspect it, look at signs for wear, hydrophobics. The water rig will be turned on, wipers on for 15 minutes. And optional, we can blow water from behind the water rig with my backpack blower. It's going to simulate driving at a high speed or something like that with the wipers on. We're going to stop after that, inspect for signs of wear and hydrophobics then. And between each product, we're going to polish the glass with a rayon pad and Carpro Ceraglass after the end of each test. We're going to clean the wipers with 35% isopropyl alcohol between each test, and we're going to replace the wipers each 5th test. The reason I'm not replacing them every one is because we've got like 25 products, and these wipers are about $20 per pair, so $10 a piece. That can get extremely expensive, and this is already not an inexpensive test. However, knowing that, it does introduce another variable into the test. I want to try to minimize the contamination from the wipers, but I think that's a wear point. So what are your thoughts on that? Other things that we may want to test, and again, let me know in the comments, but water spot resistance, where maybe we leave a small square or part of the windshield completely uncoated, spray it off with hard water, let it dry in the sunlight, and then inspect it. It's going to take a long time to do that, especially with 25 or 30 products. Maybe dry wiping with the wipers, plus sprinkling some dirt on it, see if there's scratch resistance. We're gonna polish this windscreen between each product, so it doesn't really matter if it gets some light marring on it. Chemical resistance, degreasers, all-purpose cleaners, isopropyl alcohol, anything else you can think of. Again, I'm all ears. This is your guys' test, so let me know how you want to see things tested. And finally, when I get the glass replaced on this rig, I'm going to purchase 2 additional glass-only windscreens, identical. So when I go to the glass company, I'm just going to buy 3 windscreens. The reason being, here's what we're going to do. After we're done with the wiper test, we're going to apply it like you see my hood test, put it up on this rig. We're going to set it outside, and this will be part of the longevity test for all of these. We're also going to test, before we apply black vinyl behind these, we're going to test them with our X-Tech, which is made by Fleer. It's called a UV 505, UVA, and UVB meter. So it will tell you how much UV rays or UVB rays, UVA, UVB rays, are being blocked by these products, because some of these do actually say it blocks harmful UV or reduces harmful UV rays. We're going to test that. Any other things you want to see tested for something like this, let me know, but I think this is just pretty much a set it outside. We're going to wash it weekly because these products don't last as long as ceramic coatings, spray coatings, waxes, etc. A few of you guys have suggested maybe a standard ceramic coating on something like this, or a spray sealant. Spray sealants are kind of iffy because they contain a high amount of siloxane or silicone. So if you used your wipers, it's going to smear. That's always kind of a risk. So you have to keep your safety in mind too. And I don't want to be out there telling people, hey, put this on your windscreen, and then the first time you use your wipers, you can't see a thing. So I just don't want to do anything like that that's going to set anybody up for some safety issues. So again, let me know in the comments. I try to read all of your comments. This test, I'm not planning on starting here until probably mid-May or the end of May. I'm trying to get through my ceramic coating tests that are starting very soon on the 1st of May. After that's out of the way, then we'll get to this. This has been in the plans since September of last year. A lot of thoughts gone into this, a lot of your suggestions, and so on. There are dozens of products out there on the market like this. I want to make sure that we get the bulk of them. And if there's any others you want to see tested, again, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Smash the like button. And of course, comment down below. See you soon, guys. Thanks.